Wine entered the empty room with a heavy heart. She was feeling guilty. He must be going through a hard time. She remembered how panicked he looked earlier. She took a glance up the bathroom, but she knew he wouldn't be there. With mild steps, she reached where her heart took her. Sitting down near the closet, she attached her bag with it. She knew he was inside. There was complete silence before she spoke. Wine, are you okay? Came no reply, but she knew he heard it. Wine, are you crying? No. Maybe he would have, if his family would have let him eat with them peacefully. Taeyu leaned his head on the wooden surface of the closet, feeling her presence. She looked down before asking furthermore. Wine, are you mad at me? Never. He can't even imagine getting mad at her. She is one of the few people he has. Vine took a deep breath before attaching her head in the closet. She closed her eyes. Vine, you know Taeyu, I was 15 when my parents got into an accident. Taeyu realized this was the first time she was opening about her past, so he listened silently. Vine, my mother died on the spot along with a taxi driver, but my father survived, only for a few days. She opened her glistening eyes. The past is always painful, but she wanted to share with the man she loves, and he needed to hear. Wine, when my father got his consciousness back, I saw life leaving his eyes, learning about my mother's loss. Wine, his body was there, but his heart died. Still, I had some hope. I needed him badly. After all, I was a child too. My parents were my everything. But the hope died too when he left me here, alone. She wiped the lone tear that escaped her eyes. Wine, but you know what? They taught me. She smiled in tears. Wine, they taught me what true love is. They showed me the immense love, the love they had for each other. Wine, I wanted that too. I wanted someone to love me like my father did to my mother. But as the time passed, I realized true love doesn't exist anymore. It's just physical attraction, time passing. Wine, I started believing that God stopped creating soulmates. Maybe He has no time for it. She hugged a small laugh, recalling her stupidness, while Taeyu listened to her silently. Wine, then I met you, Taeyu. I met you at the weakest moment of my life. You had my heart before I could say no. I fell for you. I love you. Please come out. Her voice got shaky. She placed her palm on the closet, feeling him, touching the barrier between them. Wine, meeting you taught me that you don't have to love me like my father did to my mother. Instead, you deserve to be loved like my father. Wine, I fall a little bit more in love with you every day. Then why wouldn't I? When Wine, you gave me respect. You comforted me with the words you were in the dire need of hearing. You saw me in all forms of beautiful. When I thought I got ugly, I got dirty because of someone else's disgusting touch. When I thought I she started crying harder and Theo panicked before quickly coming out without caring that his head bumped hard on the surface. He sat on his knees near her, his heart clenched at her side. Tear in her eyes brings storms in his heart. He leaned and put his head on her shoulder. He closed his eyes. He was feeling peace. At least there is someone who loves him, someone who thinks he is worthy to share a past with. Wine, he said. He said no man will accept me. Her heart felt pain when she remembered Taehyung's word from that horrible night. Taehyung frowned before raising his head, putting his hands in the floor as he faced her. Wine, I thought no one will love me. I thought, Taehyung, Duna? He whispered worriedly. Taehyung cupped her face. His own eyes got teary. Wine, you love me, right? She looked at him with hope, and he wasted no second in nodding. If what he feels for is not love, then he doesn't know what love is. He licked his lips in nervousness when she just stared at him for long before hitting his chest with her fist. Wine, you are bad. You are so bad. You left me alone there, and now when I confess my feeling, you are just sitting and staring at me. You didn't hug me. You didn't confess me. Taeyu blinked his eyes and tried to hug her, but she pushed him. Wine, stay away. Why did you run away? Why did you leave me alone there? She grunted. Taeyu, Duna, he pouted with his teary eyes. Wine, no, stay away. She looked away. He had his hands in the air. He sobbed, looking at his lap. Taeyu, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be angry, please. I can't. Moving her body forward, she allowed him to hug her. He placed his head on her chest. Taeyu, I'm sorry, Donna. I'm stupid, mental, but I. Wine cupped his face, making him face her. Wine, don't say nonsense to me. I don't care what your father, brother, or anyone call you. You are perfect for me, and I want you the way you are. Understood? She gently kissed his hair. Wine, you are so brave, Theo. You are so brave that I have to remind myself that you are suffering too. Wine, let them call you names. Let the world call you names. There is nothing you can do to lose my love. Wine, alright, So don't take your words in your heart. I always be there with you. She kissed his forehead and then attached her forehead with his, closing her eyes. She opened her eyes when he intertwined their fingers. They smiled, looking at the intertwined fingers, but a gasp left his mouth when she gently placed her lips on his. Wine, let me bring breakfast for you. You didn't need anything. She stood up to leave when he clasped her hand. You also didn't eat, right? She shook her head. I'll eat with you only. She smiled before moving out, and as she was out of his vision, he jumped on the bed, hiding his face in the pillow. She made him feel so many things love, care, and this reckless feeling. Time skipped. After breakfast, they talked to her grandmother on phone, and it was around noon when their door got knocked. But the person who entered inside shocked Van, and it was Park Jimin. To be continued.